Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, AirsoftAL, and this is sort of a video series I want to do outside of the reviews, just to sort of kind of show my thought process when going into these guns, doing a sort of first impression of sorts. And this is something I do a lot, actually, when sort of reviewing the guns, because I've gotten a lot of questions about how do I review these guns. You know, do I just do it in one take, or do I actually take some time with it? In reality, I take a lot of time with these guns. I actually do a lot of shooting tests with the guns. I actually either just go right off the bat, film it because I know it's a bad gun, or if I know it's not a bad gun, then I'll just go ahead and more or less just go right into it and actually kind of dive into it, see what makes it tick, things like that. But this one's actually kind of interesting because I've actually kind of conflicted on this one. You see the thumbnail, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you may have also recognized it. The gun I'm talking about today is, of course, the Double Eagle 2-in-1. There's a lot to unpack on this thing, because, here's the thing, folks. The way it's designed, because I'm seeing, you can see that too, right? You can see the clear separation of the grenade launcher from this. I'm not even going to call it a grenade launcher. I'm going to call it a master key, because that's exactly what this is. This is a tri-shot shotgun on an M4. Again, I am definitely curious, and we will definitely look into it when we do the takedown guide. But what really has got my attention is that you can take out the motor. And I'm a little curious what motor it actually has. So I'm actually going to open this up on camera and actually look at it, because that's one of the processes I do, is I want to see what motor it's got. Because the big thing is that the body itself is not bad polymer. It's actually solid polymer. I mean, the barrel is a little crickety, yeah, but that's a given. Not looking directly into it, but the barrel itself reaches all the way out to here. There is no distinguishable threading on it, so this one is not threaded barrel. The side panels themselves can be taken off, which is... These are actually really nice. Those are actually really nice. Okay. The magazine itself is a M4 style magazine, so this is one of the other processes I do, is seeing if it, since it's the standard AEG magazine, see what magazines it can and cannot take. So, can it take... Whoop, hello. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't you fall off now. Don't you fall off. Can it take a hex mag? Because the hex mags I have never had any trouble with. I absolutely love them. So, can it take a hex mag? Yeah, but it's a little, it's a little stiff, though. Let me extend that out. Extend the buttstock out a bit. It's extremely stiff. That's what it is. It's extremely stiff. So, can I take the new Ares? Yeah, this is an Ares magazine. It's 170 round M4 style magazine. This is the Ares M4 mag. Let's see if it takes it. So, can it take it? Yes, it can. It can take that magazine. Once again, stiff, so the P-mags are a little stiff in this. That's what I'm taking away from it. A PTS M4 mag. This is an EPM mag, from what I'm seeing. Actually, this is an OG Magpul PTS magazine, so this is before the breakup. Can it take it? Yes, it can. It can take it. No drop free, though. That's a little disappointing. That does not drop free. That's a little disappointing. The Bamf magazine. Now, the Bamf mag, this is a 30-round Bamf mag. This can drop free for almost damn near anything, even from what I've seen the tightest of magwells. Of course. Goes in easy. I'm not... That actually looks nice with the Bamf mag. Will it drop free? Yes, it does. It drops very free. Okay, so the Bamf mag has no problem dropping free from it, so, okay. Okay, so one last 30-rounder before we move on to the short magazine. Let's go ahead and go with a Star magazine. This one is actually discontinued almost. I can't remember the actual name of it. I know it's a Wii Star, something like that, or something of that nature. This was sent in by a buddy of mine, Freedom, so a call sign Freedom. So yeah, anyway, let's see if it actually feeds pretty well. It's locked into place. Not too bad. It actually looks really nice on that. It really does. Once again, no drop free. So, yay. Let's go ahead and go with the shorter 20-round style PMag. This is a GMP Skullfrog 190 high cap magazine. Let's see it load in. Okay, that's having a little trouble in there, so a little trouble in paradise. There it goes. Locked into place. Yeah, ain't that too bad. Let's see if it, okay, that is not going back in there. I ain't putting that back in there. That was a nightmare and a half to try and put in. So, we've done that. Now I want to go with something a little bit bigger. Let's go with some drum mags. This is a Angels Custom 2500 drum mag. Let's see if it goes in. And no, it does not, because that is stopping it. This is... Oh, if that was not in the way, it would actually go in, but, those things. So, since it's not from that, let's go with another style. Let's go with another drum mag style, which is right behind me. This is the, Crytek, Crytek, the Bad Dragon brand drum mag. I'm going to hell. Where's a Shibu who can just bonk me on the head and go to horny jail? Either way, no. In reality, this is a Crytek magazine. This is a Crytek drum mag. It does still work, actually. Yeah, it does still work. So let's see if it fits in here. I'm actually dubious on that. So putting it in there. Right. Nope, it's not. Because I can see it. I can see it wanting to lock in, but it is not. Does not want to lock in. You can see that. Doesn't. Do I have to bang it in there? Actually, do I have to. Ow. No, it is not. No matter how hard I push on it, it does not want to lock in. So, yeah, that's a note of the drum mag. So it would have to take a standard C-style drum, I guess, or at least a double drum. But yeah, no, it ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, no drums for you. No drums, unless, because again, I swear to God, if this is removable, then yeah, maybe. But again, we'll have to wait and see on that, because that's gonna have to be an off-camera thing, because I don't want to do this on camera and accidentally fuck it up. But yeah, so that's done. Again. Let's move on to this, because I can see the motor in there. I can see this. It's a standard style. Yeah, let me just get a Phillips head. Let me just get a Phillips head screwdriver. That is a metal plate for this. That's interesting. Let me get some pliers to pull this out. Alright, so I got some pliers on here. There we go. That is on there. Actually, holy shit. Is that, like, attached to it, or... Well, like crap, I think it's attached to it. I think... Nope, it was just... The lubrication they used... Okay, so the lubrication they used literally attached this to the motor. It almost solvent welded it to it, almost, so thank God I was able to remove that. So, yeah, these are standard wires. Just take this off. Is this... Well, no, it's not welded on. It's not welded on. These are not soldered on. You can actually take it off. So let's see what kind of motor we're dealing with. Because again, if we can remove this, then that means... Oh, that's interesting. There's no screw holding it. That is a motor I've never seen before. That's interesting. You see that, folks? That's interesting. And there's no spring. No wonder it wouldn't move. But yeah, no, you can remove the pistol grip. You can legitimately remove the pistol grip. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can actually remove the pistol grip from this. if you can remove the pistol grip from this, and you can remove the motor from this, and it has standard wires on this, then that means it's a standard V2. It is a standard V2! It is a standard version 2 gearbox! Double Eagle, you magnificent bastards! You magnificent bastards! Before I lose my fucking mind, folks, let me go ahead and tell you what that means. It means that you can literally turn this into a sleeper gun. A sleeper gun! It's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, now I gotta go all the way, folks. I'm gonna have to... Let me get a Phillips head for this, because I want to see if this can be removed. It can be... The grenade... I get the... I think you broke my brain.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Okay, after a little bit of, So yes, the grenade launcher can in fact, when I say grenade launcher, the fucking master key can in fact be removed from the M4, allowing you to have a lighter gun for other means of maintenance. That is amazing! That is fucking amazing! But that allows us to actually talk about this. I mean, the first impression so far I have of this is actually really amazing. It is literally a standard tri-shot shotgun in this configuration. You can actually see how the goddamn thing works. It's cool. What I like about it is that it literally is this. You literally do that. You push forward. You push the safety up. Fire. And the way you're supposed to load the shells into this thing is literally you press the button and you push forward. You load the shell into here. As such, pull this back. All in one fell swoop, you can literally rack in the new thing, push forward, and fire. You could literally upgrade this with the Angel Custom Upgrade Kit for Tri-Shot Shotguns. That is amazing! This is amazing! This entire thing is amazing! Let's get the thing back together before I lose my fucking mind, because I'm about to lose my damn mind. Let's move! Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of do some, yeah, let's just go ahead. I don't have the motor grip in here, but I'm actually going to act like I may have, basically, yeah, so taking it off safety is not that hard. Actually pushing it up right here is not that difficult either. Actually, retrieving the shell ain't, the red shell is not really that easy to do, but putting the black shell in there, and then of course doing it like this, all in one fell swoop. Does it have slam fire? It has slam fire. Already I am impressed. But I want to hear what this gearbox sounds like. So, I'm going to get a spring on this motor. We're going to put it back in here, and we're going to, that grip. I do not like how that grip is, but we'll leave the grip stock on there until I can find a nice softer grip, because that texturing on it, the diamond texturing on here is just, yeah, it just does not feel good in the hand. It really doesn't. So that's just a personal preference, though. It's more comfortability moving on, though. Let me get a spring for the motor, and we'll pop her back in here and see what she sounds like. Okay, so they designed this cleverly. So apparently, you can't have a spring in here to put the motor back in with it. That's a dick move right there. That is a dick move. Double Eagle, dick move. Alright, so this is where I usually take the batteries. Now, I've got a Titan 7 4-volt. This is sort of my standard when it comes to most anything. I try to see if it can handle a 7 4-volt. And since it's wired to the front with this nunchuck-friendly style of setup. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Actually, rather impressed by that. It's actually very friendly to nunchuck batteries, and it does conform very nicely to them. Thank you very much. Let's connect it. If I can connect it, there we go. Very nicely in there, snug. Let's see what it sounds like. Semi-auto. The fire selector is stiff as all hell. Like, it feels like it's gonna snap on me, but since this thing has a standard V2 style gearbox, apparently, we'll definitely dive deep into this way after the review, but let's see what it sounds like. Yeah. Small burst and full auto. That does not sound good on 7.4. It really doesn't. So, let's get this out of here, shall we? Let's go and get it out. There we go. That's one pop. Another pop. Alright, so, that was 7.4 volt. Not very good. Not very promising at all. Let's see what this does on 11.1. Right, it's on safe, so there shouldn't be really any issue. Hopefully enough. Putting her down like that. Let's see what she sounds like on 11.1. Woo! Woo! Motor's getting a little hot, so maybe we'll do one burst and then we'll take the battery off. Woo! Okay! Again, color me impressed. But the final bits I would do with this is, more or less, I would definitely look over it in more detail because the big thing I'm looking at is the hop-up unit. The hop-up unit, on first glance, looks like a standard hop-up unit you'd see on M4. But looking into this, I don't think that's the case because if you look under here, look way up in there, it looks like I think I have a hop-up unit for this to represent this. Give me a second, guys. Upon a glance, it does look like one, but in reality, it looks like this. This is the kind of hop-up unit you will see on some JGs or even some other guns, other economy guns. The way this is set up is it's set up like this, where the nozzle is hovering over this. This will come up under it and sort of like flushed like that. And I believe that's the kind of hop-up unit we're seeing in this. Again, I could be entirely mistaken. I really could be. We could be looking at a standard style of hop-up unit, but looking at the gear setup, yeah, no, this is the kind of hop-up unit we're looking at inside this M4, so we're not looking at the standard hop-up of most other M4s. We're looking at ones that you see in JGs and other guns. Again, I could be completely wrong, and they could have actually fused the two styles, and it could be one entire unit. Again, completely possible. Moving on, though, this has got a lot of possibility to it. It really does. This is so much possibilities, so much possibilities, so much possibilities. Overall, I'm impressed. Like, I am very hard to impress with this type of setup because the last gun I ever had that was like this was the Game Face Tormentor. And it missed the ball. It was extremely... It was above this price tag, more or less. This is well below that price tag of almost damn near $100, and that had a single-shot shotgun, a pump shotgun, magazine-fed. This one actually has a tri-shot that actually uses, like, standard shotgun shells and can be taken off, where that one could not. This one, you can take the motor off, you can take the pistol grip off, and you can do God knows what to the internals to turn it into a sleeper gun. This one has a removable carry handle. That one had a cheap style of rear after sight that just did not work out at all. This one, I'm afraid what this entails, because this is all one solid piece. This is not up or down. This is... I'm afraid. I'm afraid, folks. What it... Of all the good you've done so far, Double Eagle, this is where you cheap out on? Is the carry handle? This is where you cheap out on? I am disappointed. I am extremely disappointed in you, Double Eagle. I'm just disappointed. But no, honestly, this is actually really kind of cool. I'm impressed. Like, I am very hard to impress with this types of setups, like I said before. But this has impressed me. But Double Eagle, if you really wanted to, and you really wanted to go that extra mile, you could have just done a standard a tri-shot shotgun attached to this. I mean, don't get me wrong, the grenade launcher is a cool shell and all, and that's actually kind of cool, I guess, for those who want to get used to it, because if you really think about it, this is training people, this is getting players used to actually having a grenade launcher, because that is actually have a little bit of weight on the end of it, and to actuate the actual grenade launcher, you literally would press a button, you'd push forward, and then you would literally load a shell into it, and then come down, and the grenade launcher shells are actually basically, yeah. So much good on this, so much potential, so much yes! Oh my god, so much yes. And I'm definitely taking these off, because, don't get me wrong, I like this, but, most of my grip is going to be down here, not up here. So this opens up for lights and lasers and things like that. Freaking lasers on their head. I'm dead serious, folks. This is just... oh, this is just so cool. Except for one little thing. Really? You gotta go and put the sling mount on this side. You gotta go put the sling mount on this side when I'm not gonna be having it over here. I'm actually doing it like this, not like this. I'm not left-handed. I'm a right-handed person. Small things over a good thing. So yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed. First impressions, I'm already impressed by. There are some things I can already see issues with that I'm definitely going to point out in the main review. But like I said, this is my first thing I want to do for a video series, is sort of talk about my first impressions on a gun. This right here is another issue I don't like. Why would you do this? Why not? Why not just make it a solid tube? You actually could have done. Well, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I mean, it makes it easier to take down, but just saying, you know, you could have done so much more with this. I'm just saying. Either way, though. Thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Well, before I go and end the video here, I need to ask you guys, what do you think of this so far? What do you think of everything I've showed so far? What do you think of all the neat little fiddly bits, the wibbly bobbly, all that good stuff? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, folks, I will see you all in the next video. Till next time. Later.